while the St. Louis connection to Italy burns bright on the Hill, one company is also living the double life. Nooter Eriksen, the world's leading supplier of heat recovery steam generators, not only has their office in Milan, but an office in St. Louis, too.
That is absolutely right. So we thought we might be able to learn a thing or two from the global business.
Joining us live from Italy is President of Nooter Eriksen, Piero Scapini. Piero, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Before we go any further, you have a question for us, which
yes.
I want to, let's dive into
why
that
you
really
call
quick.
it the hill? I mean, it's so flat that I don't know why you call it
And
the
what's
hill.
so sad about this is, you know,
I've always questioned
we
it
both
too.
moved here.
Yeah.
We're not from St. Louis, and I'm sure people are going to be upset with us that I don't have an answer.
But we want to learn the history behind it, so I think that's something we all should learn.
Yeah, I'm like, why do we call the hill?
Why?
But
No one knows.
we want to know, Piero, because you actually came from Italy this week. You're in St. Louis. What has it been like in Milan with the Olympics going on?
But you know, you don't see much because Milan is a big city, and the Olympic Games are scattered all North Italy. I mean, Cortina is as far as Aspen from Denver, so it's not next by.
Okay.
So there was not much. I mean, during Friday, when there was the opening ceremony, the authority were recommending to stay home and not to open shops. It's been the best day to travel. I mean, no traffic.
Good.
Wow.
There we go.
What surprised me, though, is when I flew back from St. Louis in Malpensa, there were a ton of skis. Are you kidding me? Are you coming to ski in Italy during the Olympic Games that is going to be more expensive and more crowded?
Right.
Not smart.
Right, not smart.
Not
Pick
smart, not
any other
financially
time
smart.
to ski.
Yeah,
That's funny.
not financially smart. But, you know, Italy is known for the cuisine. And, you know, I would say a healthier pizza, if you will. So what goes into the pizza making?
There's a debate. How many ingredients can go on a pizza?
Yeah, how many ingredients can
On the
go
top of a pizza, just two.
Just two, they say.
And mozzarella. Tomato and mozzarella. I love the margherita. If you want, you can put a third one, but it doesn't have to be pineapple or chicken. No way you can put on a pizza.
Definitely no pineapple. I agree with you on that.
I love that.
No.
Okay, which honestly, that is the way I like my pizza. But, you know, people here, we'd be putting a lot of toppings on those.
Yeah.
Okay, Piero, I want to know this selfishly because I want to visit Italy. It's been on my list, on my bucket list. So many different parts. Where should I visit? If you're a tourist and you want to have a fun Italian experience.
You know where I'm born?
Where?
Venice.
Venice.
So that's a no-brainer. I'm going to say Venice should be on the top of the list.
Yeah.
Venice has been an independent republic for exactly 1,100 years.
Wow.
It's has an history that is fascinating.
Yeah.
And you know, anywhere in Italy, anyhow, you're gonna have a lot of things to see because we were dominating the civilized world with the Romans, and then we have been conquered by anybody because we were not having our unity until 1861, so much later. So everybody was coming and bringing some of their culture stuff and so on, with exception of Napoleon that has stolen everything, including Mona Lisa.
Yes.
And, you know, all the small kings that you had wanted to show that their palace was more beautiful than the neighbor, like your house versus your neighbor, right?
Yeah.
So they were inviting all these big artists like Leonardo, like Michelangelo to build nice stuff that they could show to the next
Wow, I never knew that.
So that's why we have so much stuff.
That's why there's so much, and they're all very different. Different parts, different experiences. Okay, we only have about 30 seconds here, but the Amalfi Coast, everyone's going there. Is it all?
That's for Americans, yes.
Okay.
Amalfi Coast and Lake of Como. That's
right. Well, you know, listen, Piero, I'm planning a honeymoon. People are saying things. I've heard that on the list, and I'm glad I asked. That's where the Americans go, everyone.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. This was a lot of fun. Again, Nooter Eriksen, they have locations all across the globe, but even right here in St. Louis, you can learn more about their company by visiting their website or checking out kck.com/showme.